Nobody expected this story to turn into one of the biggest surprise romances online, but that is exactly what happened when whispers started spreading that B Sure and Luenell were no longer just casually dating. What began as a shocking celebrity pairing has now reportedly moved into even more serious territory, with talk of marriage, commitment, and a future together. Viewers who originally laughed at the rumors are now being forced to reconsider everything because the relationship that once seemed impossible is starting to look very real. Fans are split into two groups. One side loves seeing two people later in life finding happiness after everything they have been through. They see growth, maturity, and a refreshing kind of love that is not based on image or trends. The other side remains skeptical, questioning whether things are moving too fast or whether the public attention is part of the appeal. But regardless of what anyone believes, the conversation keeps getting louder. Every new rumor adds more fuel, and every post becomes a clue people try to decode. What once looked random now feels like a story that may only be getting started, and what happens next could surprise everyone watching. When the first photos and videos of the two together surfaced online, many people refused to believe what they were seeing. Instead of accepting the relationship as real, viewers instantly started calling it fake, edited, or even AI-generated. That is how unexpected this pairing was. People had such a fixed idea of who each person was supposed to date that seeing them together broke the internet's logic. Some believed it had to be a publicity move tied to a project. Others thought it was a joke designed to trend for a few days before disappearing. But then the evidence kept growing. More images appeared. More affectionate moments surfaced. Public comments were exchanged. The chemistry seemed natural, not staged. Slowly, disbelief turned into curiosity. Once fans realized the connection might actually be genuine, the tone online changed completely. Instead of asking if it was real, people started asking how long it had been happening in private. The reveal became bigger than the relationship itself because it showed how quickly the public dismisses anything that does not fit expectations. What started as mockery turned into obsession, and the same people doubting it were suddenly watching every update closely. As more details came out, people began learning that this relationship may not have started recently at all. According to those following closely, B Sure and Luenell had known each other for years and shared circles long before the public ever noticed anything romantic. That changed the entire narrative. Suddenly, this was no longer a random celebrity link-up between two strangers. It looked more like a long friendship that quietly evolved into something deeper over time. That kind of connection often moves differently because the awkward stages are already gone. There is no need to impress someone who already knows your personality, your history, and your flaws. There is no need for fake perfection when both people have already seen the real version of each other. Supporters believe that is why things appear to be progressing quickly now. If trust was built years ago, then the public announcement may simply be the chapter people are finally allowed to see. Instead of a rushed romance, it may actually be a slow story that stayed private until now. And if that is true, outsiders have only witnessed the ending of the beginning, not the full timeline. Once the relationship became undeniable, criticism quickly followed. Many online commenters focused on the age difference, acting as though it was some shocking scandal despite both people being fully grown adults with decades of life experience. Others went even further, turning the discussion into disrespectful jokes and harsh comments. But many viewers noticed the double standard immediately. If a famous older man dates a younger woman, it is often treated as normal or even expected. Yet when the woman is older, suddenly people act outraged. That reaction revealed more about society than it did about the couple. Critics also targeted appearances, treating love like a beauty contest rather than a real connection between two people. Some claimed B Sure was too attractive to be with Luenell, while others insulted her looks outright. The backlash exposed how deeply shallow standards still influence public opinion. Instead of asking whether they are happy together, people obsessed over whether the pairing looked right to strangers online. Yet through all the noise, supporters kept pointing out one simple fact: none of those opinions matter inside a real relationship. And the more people attacked them, the more attention the couple received. Another reason many believe this relationship may be serious is because of everything B Sure has reportedly endured in recent years. Public health struggles can completely change a person's priorities. When someone faces serious battles, the things that once seemed important often lose meaning. Fame, image, and superficial attention no longer carry the same weight after a person is reminded how fragile life can be. Fans believe that kind of experience may have shifted his focus toward peace, loyalty, and emotional safety rather than public approval. Instead of choosing someone who looks perfect in photographs, a person in that stage of life may value someone who brings calm energy behind closed doors. Supporters say that perspective could explain why this relationship makes more sense than critics realize. What outsiders judge based on appearances may actually be rooted in something far deeper. People who survive difficult seasons often seek authenticity over performance. They become less interested in chasing trends and more interested in protecting their time. If that is where Al is mentally now, then settling down with someone who genuinely understands him would be logical, not surprising. Sometimes hardship changes the heart more than success ever can. For many supporters, Luenell's appeal has little to do with traditional celebrity standards and everything to do with presence. She is known for confidence, humor, honesty, and being unapologetically herself in spaces where many people are constantly performing. That kind of personality can be incredibly attractive, especially to someone who has spent years around polished images and carefully managed personas. She does not appear interested in pretending to be someone else to please the public, and many fans believe that authenticity is exactly what sets her apart. She is outspoken, funny, fearless, and comfortable in her own skin. Those traits can create a sense of freedom around the right person. Supporters also point to humor as one of the most underrated qualities in any relationship. Laughter can lower stress, create closeness, and make difficult moments easier to survive. For someone seeking joy after intense personal challenges, being with a person who naturally brings lightness could mean everything. Critics may judge based on appearances, but people close to real relationships know chemistry is often built through energy, trust, and how someone makes you feel. That is why many believe Luenell may offer something more valuable than image ever could. Just when the public seemed to be accepting the relationship, another twist sent social media into detective mode. Luenell began sharing cryptic posts about protecting peace, knowing your worth, and walking away from situations that no longer serve you. Immediately, people assumed trouble had started behind the scenes. Comment sections filled with breakup theories, and many acted as though the relationship had already ended. That is how quickly the internet turns vague messages into dramatic conclusions. Yet there was no confirmation, no statement, and no evidence of a split. The speculation was built almost entirely on interpretation. Others argued the posts were simply motivational messages or advice directed toward followers rather than hidden messages about her personal life. Still, once rumors begin online, they spread faster than facts. Every quote became a clue, and every silence became suspicious. This moment showed how celebrity relationships are often judged in real time by strangers who know very little. A simple post can create headlines within minutes. But if insiders are correct and the relationship remained strong, then the public may have created a crisis that never existed at all. Now, the biggest rumor of all has entered the story: marriage. Reports claim that what began as an unexpected relationship may already be heading toward a permanent commitment. If true, it would transform the entire narrative. What critics dismissed as fake, temporary, or attention-seeking would suddenly become one of the most serious celebrity love stories in recent memory. Supporters say it actually makes sense. Two older adults with life experience often move with more clarity than younger couples. They usually know what they want, what they will not tolerate, and whether a connection is real much faster. There is less confusion, less games, and less need to waste years figuring things out. That maturity can make outside observers think things are rushed when they are simply direct. Still, skeptics remain unconvinced and wonder whether the speed of the rumors matches reality. But one thing is undeniable: the couple has already captured attention. Every new update creates debate, every photo trends, and every rumor keeps the public invested. Whether wedding bells ring soon or not, they have already proven that nobody can predict where real chemistry might appear next.